Hi, I'm Janetha Northern Coach. Welcome. Today I'm continuing my series on career chaos. Now, obviously, we don't want more career chaos. So, this series is about how we get a little bit of calm and clarity in the midst of what might feel like a very chaotic time in your career. Maybe that's because you are in job search mode. Maybe that's because you're dissatisfied with your current position. Maybe it's that you are happy, but you know that there's more that can come out of it. And the process of thinking about what those next steps are, no matter what category you're in, are making you feel chaotic. Today, I want to talk about a feeling of chaos that comes when we are waiting. We're waiting to hear, do they want to interview me? We're waiting to hear, do they want to move me on to a second interview? Do I get the offer? Waiting for feedback, waiting for something to happen at work. The waiting process can feel so chaotic and so worrisome. And I want to offer something from my own experience when I feel that way. That, in fact, I was reminded of just, a couple hours ago as I filmed this video. And that is if we can set ourselves up to be in a truly distracted state, is what I want to say, like focused on something else so entirely that we don't have space for the chaos of the worry and the constant thinking and rethinking around whatever particular career topic is causing you this feeling of worry and anxiety and feeling chaotic. That can be such a needed, refreshing, and relaxing break. And so, one of the things that I have discovered is I have to be so focused and engaged on the thing that is distracting me that, of course, it puts everything else out of my mind. And one of the other elements that I think is really a lovely thing to combine with that is if the distraction can feel productive and like it's moving you in a good direction versus the kind of distraction that feels mind numbing. Like it might be distracting to binge watch a whole series, but at least from my experience of that, as good as it might have felt in the moment, it actually kind of leaves me with a like, ugh, maybe that wasn't the best use, most healthy use of my time. Not that I'm opposed to watching series and so forth, but in terms of the distraction that I'm thinking about here, I'm thinking about something that feels like, oh, that was really beautiful. And in particular, the distraction that reminded me of this whole thing today is that I had the opportunity to sing in a choir today. And the act of, first of all, focusing on making sure that I was learning the music, and then as we rehearsed it, that I was actively, engaged in that process, that completely took all other thoughts out of my mind. And then when we had the opportunity to actually perform the piece of music that we were working on, it was so wonderful to feel both like the independent sense of contributing to this, but also like the harmonies, the contributions of being in community doing that as well. So hours of time went by today as that was a focus of my time, and I have stepped away from it thinking like, oh, the things that were on my mind last night and yesterday and the previous week and the month and so forth, I didn't have space for those things to be worrying or affected me or, feeling chaotic about them. And so I wonder if the same thing might be true for you. What is it in your life that can create that sort of healthy and beautiful distraction so that you can have a bit of time relief from the feeling of career chaos caused by, when we're in particular waiting for the next step of what might be going on in that process? So think about that. If you have some ideas, I'd love to have you share them in the comments. And if you're having trouble thinking of what some of those things might look like, or just in general, feeling like some listening ears to take you through the process around where you might be relative to career chaos might be helpful, I'll drop a link to a scheduling calendar so that we could spend, just 45 minutes of time together in a free career strategy session. Happy to offer that to you. All right, that's it for this week. I hope you have a wonderful week ahead, and we'll see you back here next week. Take care.